Hello, big world. So today I'm going to talk about something that may be a bit of a trigger warning for some people. And so if this is not your flavor, then that's okay. I don't take any offense to you not watching this video. But we're going to talk about menopause, and we're going to talk about the female body. So I had my radical hysterectomy 5.5 years ago, and I had my radiation, which sent me into immediate menopause 5.5 years ago. And so I am just now being able to process and grieve my missing parts, not just my uterus, but my tubes and the tissue around it and the lymph nodes that they took out during the hysterectomy, and not to mention all of the effects from the radiation. So she didn't take out my ovaries during the hysterectomy, but they didn't survive the radiation, so I went into immediate menopause, was how the oncologist put it. And so it's interesting how remembering in my body that this is something that happened. And it's not that it's good or bad. It's that this was what my body decided was going to keep me alive. So I finished listening to The Myth of Normal by Gabor Mate, and he talked about one of his clients facing addiction, and it said, this is what I am going, the disease, if it could talk to her, would say something like, and I'm going to really butcher this, but I'm going to keep you alive, and I'm going to, use substances to do that. And if you do that, then you can live into your 60s and make this wonderful art that's going to touch so many people's lives. And so it's what my body decided was necessary to keep me alive, was to give me these signals that something was going on with me, which turned out to be the cervical cancer. And I recorded a whole bunch of videos. I would making videos every day about, when I was going through the treatment, and just how, this on this episode of Steph Goes to Cancer Treatment, and I'm really grateful to be alive today. I'm really grateful that I get to see the world in a different way, but it doesn't, yes, and not but, yes, and I am grateful for that. And I am also grieving. Somebody said, this is probably not what you expected your life to look like at 41 years old. And I was like, you are absolutely right. And it's not that it's better, and it's not that it's worse. It's just different. And I think between what I was expecting and what actually is where the grief lies. And so, being able to grieve these parts of my, the baby making parts being scooped out, that's something that I wouldn't even allow myself to even process that until, this chapter of my life, that I think that these are all the things that happen when we slow down and just be with the parts of ourselves that we've been pushing down and avoiding. And I don't want to look in that dark corner. And it's just such a blessing to go deeper and to remember these parts of myself that I've lost, and to actually grieve that and call in my ancestors, and have them give me strength and allies. And so anyway, have a good day.